Okay, so get this.
Yeah.
We're talking about a garden, right?
Right.
But not just any garden.
No.
A garden so epic, so mind-blowingly beautiful,
Wow.
that it was considered one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world.
I've heard of those.
You know what I'm talking about.
Lay it on me.
The Hanging Gardens of Babylon.
Ah,
They sound incredible.
truly.
The ancient texts describe these terraces bursting with exotic plants, trees seemingly defying gravity in midair,
Yikes.
and the soothing sounds of waterfalls everywhere.
Wow.
It sounds like a scene straight out of a movie, right?
Definitely, yeah.
But
Go.
there's a twist.
I bet there is.
There's absolutely zero physical evidence that they ever existed in Babylon.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So in this deep dive, we're going to try and untangle fact from fiction.
Okay.
Are we dealing with an ancient cover-up? Or an
Ooh.
overactive imagination?
Or maybe.
Or something else entirely?
Yeah, it's a puzzle that's captivated historians for centuries.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what makes it so intriguing is that unlike other ancient wonders,
Okay.
like the Great Pyramid, for example,
Yo.
where the evidence is literally towering over us.
Literally?
Yeah, with the Hanging Gardens, we're relying on written accounts,
I see.
many of which were written centuries after the gardens supposedly existed.
So you're saying these accounts could be unreliable?
Potentially, yes.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
Right, so we have these amazing descriptions,
amazing.
but no archaeological proof.
Hmm.
It's like having all the pieces of a jigsaw puzzle except the most important one.
Yeah, good analogy.
It makes me a little skeptical, honestly.
Understand.
What do you think? Were these gardens just a figment of someone's imagination?
Well, the lack of evidence definitely raises questions,
Sure.
but we have to consider the context.
Okay.
Think about the challenges of archaeology in this region.
Right.
Babylon has seen its fair share of conflict and destruction over the centuries.
Oh, yeah.
Wars, looting, the elements.
Right.
These factors could have easily obliterated any trace of the gardens.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the story behind the gardens.
Okay.
One of the sources claims that they were built by King Nebuchadnezzar II
Right.
for his wife, who missed the lush mountains of her homeland.
Really?
It sounds like something out of a romantic epic.
Totally.
But is there any truth to it?
Well,
I mean, Nebuchadnezzar was known for his ambitious building projects, wasn't he?
absolutely. Nebuchadnezzar transformed Babylon into a magnificent city.
Wow.
He was the mastermind behind the legendary Ishtar Gate,
Oh, wait.
which was adorned with these incredible glazed brick reliefs depicting lions and dragons.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was beautiful.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, one day.
So it's not inconceivable that he could have created something as ambitious as the Hanging Gardens.
I agree.
However, when it comes to the romantic backstory,
Yes,
the historical record is a bit blurry, isn't it?
that's right.
It's possible that this detail was added later to embellish the legend. Yeah. Okay, so we're dealing with a bit of he said, she said in ancient history.
Uh-huh, that's a good way to put it.
Got it.
Yeah,
But then, just when you think the mystery can't get any deeper,
right.
one of the sources throws a total curveball,
Really?
suggesting the gardens weren't in Babylon at all.
No way.
Tell us about this alternate theory.
This is where things get really fascinating.
Okay.
Oxford scholar Stephanie Dalley
Okay.
has proposed that the Hanging Gardens were actually located in Nineveh, the capital of the Assyrian Empire.
Fascinating.
Her theory hinges on a few key points.
Okay.
First, the ancient Assyrian word for garden actually implied an irrigation system,
Interesting.
which would have been essential for such a grand botanical creation.
Makes sense.
Second, certain ancient descriptions of the garden's water systems and layout
Yeah.
seem to better fit Nineveh's geographical features.
Oh, wow.
And perhaps most importantly,
Okay.
Nineveh was known for its advanced water engineering, which would have been crucial for a project of this scale.
So instead of a love story in Babylon, we might have a tale of Assyrian engineering prowess in Nineveh.
That's right,
That's quite the plot twist.
definitely.
I'm curious, what's been the reaction from the historical community to Dalley's theory?
It's definitely sparked a lot of debate.
I bet.
While her arguments are compelling,
Right.
there's still no definitive proof.
Hmm.
And some scholars argue that if the gardens were in Nineveh,
Okay.
we'd expect to find more references to them in Assyrian records.
That's a good point.
But even without concrete evidence,
Sure.
her theory opens up a whole new avenue of exploration
Totally.
and shows us that there's always more to learn,
Right.
even about seemingly well-known historical mysteries.
Absolutely. It really makes you wonder,
Yeah.
do you think we'll ever find the real Hanging Gardens?
That's a tough one.
Whether they're buried beneath the sands of Babylon or
Right.
hidden somewhere else entirely.
It's hard to say, really. But what's fascinating is that even if we never pinpoint their exact location,
Okay.
the story itself holds incredible power. The Hanging Gardens, whether real or imagined,
Right.
symbolize humanity's enduring desire to create beauty,
I like that.
to push the boundaries of what's possible,
Yes.
to leave a mark on the world.
That's a really insightful point.
Thanks.
It reminds us that sometimes the most captivating stories
Yeah,
are those that blur the lines between fact and fiction.
exactly.
And maybe the real treasure isn't about uncovering a physical location,
Maybe not.
but about understanding the enduring power of storytelling
Right.
and the way these ancient wonders continue to inspire us even after millennia.
Absolutely.
I agree.
So while the mystery of the Hanging Gardens may never be fully solved,
Right.
the search itself encourages us to question,
Yeah.
to imagine,
I love it.
and to keep exploring the hidden corners of history.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well said.
Thank you.
This was fun.
You too.
Until next time.
See you later. Bye.